I wonder just how far away from ending this chapter I am. And I'm curious about 6. Does she still have her powers? Combat time. Well. I love how, like, spoilers for end of the first game. 6 just goes on a power rampage at the end of the game. How am I supposed to time that? Because, like... Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. If I try sneaking off... Bonk. 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 What? They're not alive in the traditional sense. What the... Do not sprint, do not sprint, that would give you away. I'm not pressing and holding left mouse button, I'm just moving with WASD. They're about to tip that over on the head. That would have killed me. I feel like this is a very accurate representation of what I would have been like in high school. Just feeling like I'm pretending amongst all of the noise and chaos. Why? What? They're just abusing each other. Why do I wear a paper bag? What's the point? I am curious. What is the point of the hidden faces? Eep. It's probably the game trying to say, hey, look, you're safe for the time being. That makes me no more comfortable than I already am. And let me tell you, I am not comforted in the slightest. I am, in fact, very uncomfortable, and I'm currently only talking this much because I am currently very stressed, but knowing very well that there's very low chance that I'm about to die. Why is there a big old brain in a jar? Uh-oh. What am I doing? I don't know what the point of that was. I wasn't paying attention. Man, I'm still not wearing shoes. At the start of this session, I was able to just talk pretty consistently, but now I can't. I think that was my fault for just jumping and not actually pressing anything on WASD. I was just holding... how do I press the button? I wasn't thinking about what I need to do until just now. Yeah. Ha! That did not work. I'm just pressing and holding left mouse button because it's just like, I'm gonna need to have it pressed and held for some point, so I may as well just tape it closed, but I also like having something to do with my right hand, so I guess I just press and hold and risk, what is it called? Carpal tunnel. Is it this? Is this the secret ingredient? Heh. Oh, it's the brain. The brain's the secret ingredient. It is squishy. It is. If it was alive, it'd be adorable, but it's not alive. Therefore, I am uncomfortable because it's supposed to be in a head. What? Are those alive or dead? I can't tell. I think they're dead. That was cutting it close, it feels like. Even though she's still hard at work, looking for sharp utensils. I'd like to see past that door, please. Oh, shucks. There's a reason all the cooks were turned away from the doors in the first game at all times. Okay, I'm just gonna. What was the music for? If I die, it's the game's fault. I am not dead. Okay. How do I make this work? Somehow I need to get... Nope, 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 nope. How? Am I going to do this? Ah, she's actually going to start patrolling. Ma'am, that goes behind the lungs. I'm pretty sure about that. Fair enough. I wasn't controlling my character right. Take the long. Yep. Do I really think that goes... What is my character doing? What is it about that corner of the object? And I press W and D, which I should not be doing because I should only be pressing D, because D is how you go to the right instead of closer, like forward towards her, away from the camera. There we go. I have finally learned. Okay, what are your mannerisms now? What are you drawing on that chalkboard? That didn't work. How do I do this then? It's not exactly intuitive. I tossed a bottle. It didn't break. It didn't make enough sound apparently. Ma'am? You stick those eyes back. You roll them back into the behind of your head. Please. I'm going to see my roommates in the morning, and I'm going to be like, oh, it's so nice to see a human face instead of whatever I was looking at last night. Okay. She was on a timer, which was a problem. If that's the last time I see of her, I am gonna be so happy. But I'm sure that's not the case. Where's 6? I want to hold someone's hand again. Good to know. There we go. Through the choke point. I'll fight you all if I have to, one by one. This looks very familiar to the trailers. Why? Why do they stop just short sometimes? And then other times they are lined up just right. That is what we call not great mechanics for combat. Or I'm swinging too early. Sorry, never mind. I'm just swinging too early. I need to wait for them to like finish their scream. And as they start lunging, I'm already swinging. And therefore my hammer will connect. Because they're already a bit closer to me than they were previously. That was too late. I need to stop pressing it preemptively. I was pressing it preemptively, I guess. It's gonna be nice to play Dark Souls again. Where you don't have to worry about instant death. I have no clue how those mechanics work. I don't think they made anything interactable except for the hammer in the center. Oh, that's why. The hammer wouldn't swing. Oh no. I hope you guys are enjoying watching me go through the same hallway over and over, cause oh, I can sprint with the hammer. What? Why are they so aggressive? No. Knock, knock. Bonks are here. Bonk. Bonk. The bonkening has begun and it shall end when there are no more bonks to be made. That's a trap. Bonk. I meant to bonk the thing, but I couldn't. You do realize that hanging someone upside down causes the blood to rush to their head, and I am dead again. And having all the blood rush to your head can actually end up getting you killed. Really? Are you trying to mock me by just... Hope you're awake, 6. How are you holding up? Have any of that shadow magic on you? Not too hungry, are you? I don't think any of these things are made of anything other than porcelain. Handhold. Yes, please. Up to daisies. We were holding hands a second ago. Okay. I saw the, Anyway. Oh, I see. Gosh. Rotating one of these things is not the easiest for someone like me. 6, I think you should back away. Are we just gonna jump until it falls all the way through then? Okay, I guess so. That was fun. I meant to land on the keys. Oh well. Thanks for the boost. What are you stabbing? Up we go. Probably should bring this. Just in case, you know? Don't know if it's gonna wake back up. I don't know what those things are. Wait, can I... No, I wanted it to bring out with the strings. How are the strings still working, by the way? I like this girl. You good? Come on. Pull this out. I think she's hungry. But I trust her. That sounds beautiful. I love music. 6, you're not allowed to eat me, but if you do, I forgive you. Okay, I'll hold a slight grudge, but I mean... Thank you. I'll try to find you something to eat. I thought I was going to alert them. Come on, 6. I am paranoid right now, because I'm thinking, is she gonna try to snack on me? But... why are you using a pencil to turn the page? Wait for this section to end. music, not now. You're serious? Why did I move? That was the worst time to move. Okay. Oh, is she writing? Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me! Your head's not supposed to fit in here. Ma'am? As much as I don't like seeing you, you're gonna get yourself hurt. How long can your neck get without you getting hurt? Is your body made out of neck? Is that why you walk so weird? Do you even walk weirdly? Or is that just my imagination? Can I give hug? I want to give hug. Anyway, let's move on. It's actually very nice having a friend with me again. I miss people, but I also hate people, so... As much as I hate hanging out right here, look at this. Oh no. Is there going to be like a big silhouette, you know, in the center there? Or are we standing on top of a living, breathing entity and the cities are, well, like the buildings are actually ribs? That'd be cool, honestly, that kind of environment. Whoop. Oh. I don't know why we're doing this, but I know that we probably should do this. No! Can I go this way? No. So we do indeed go this way. What? Oh wait, do we go... Sorry, 6. No? No, that's... Is there anywhere that's under a roof and out of the rain? I don't think so. You know what would be cool is if, oh wait, can we move this closer? No. What am I doing? What do I need to do? I see. I'm the fool. As always, I am a fool. Not just a fool, though. I am the fool. If I were to pick any 5 tarot cards, all 5 of them would somehow be the fool. I actually don't know much about tarot. Ow. Apparently I bit my tongue at some point. Is this a hat? Oh no. Here. Give gifts. Okay. Remember to try to stay warm. Is Blinky. There's a gnome over there. Is this where that vessel landed? Are all of these like the cargo or the luggage from all of the passengers? If any one of them were still alive, of course. I don't know what else may have happened. But hey, I'm glad that I was correct and this is indeed 6, because I've been calling her by the right name then.